Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the last Cloudia video, and there's a collaboration with Attack on Titan again. Not really that hyped about this, but I'm still going to talk about the units and the arc. So, if you remember 9S, she's basically a better, slightly better, like more offensive 9S, fire DPS, all that kind of stuff. Apparently her special isn't that good, but she is like a very aggressive type of character. She pulls characters, she pulls the unit to the enemy twice. So she's a very aggressive DPS that wants to keep hitting. There are some DPS that kind of wants to, you know, stay back or, you know, take a break after hitting a few times or something, or like move around. She doesn't really want to do any of that. So she gets some damage caps. She has to do a dual wield character. She does get quite a bit of critical damage. And despite her special damage and damage cap for the special being really high, apparently it's not very good. You're not going to be able to really do the airborne stuff all that much. Or when a unit is airborne. What? I don't know when she's airborne. Apparently she can become airborne. I thought this was, because it's typically when if the enemy is airborne or something, then something happens. I don't see anything in here that would make it so she is airborne unless she's already that way. I'm not sure. I read all of her passives already and I didn't see anything for that, but okay. When she's close to being KO'd, she gets a huge HP buff, cap buff, and also restores HP. Doesn't say how much. And gives her a huge stat bonus and also won't flinch. So only if she's almost knocked out will she get that huge buff. That's really big. So you kind of want to go towards that. It's once per wave, so it's not once per battle. So it would be great in tower and things like that. If she's going to take a lot of damage, she's going to be able to survive it. And then she has dual wield, which is good, I guess, right? She wants to dual wield stuff. Doesn't look like she has true dual wield, but okay. Boost physical damage to bosses based on number of allies. So you, oh boy. So you have to have, there's no way this fast is going to work out that much. Yeah, this is kind of a useless passive because you're not building a team full of these. You're using the fire leader with her, so it's already one off. And then you'd have to wait for part 2 for the other one, so you'd only get like 6%. So it's not that good. Gas buff, you get movement speed and also SCT recovery speed when the gas buff is applied. You get Battlestar 3 more gas buff from skill, new odium gear. When gas buff is applied, you get a skill damage cap. That's a pretty big one. And then you take a little bit less damage. You do more damage in arena. I'm assuming this is what an arena ability because there's no reason to care about any of that stuff otherwise. Small buff to HP and also some Grand Brave and Grand Fort. That's good. And then when you physically attack an enemy that's near death, you do more damage. So I think she's okay. She's not going to be super duper amazing, and already one of her passives is pretty much dead in the water because you're not building a team full of these characters. I don't really understand the point of that. She has some SC saving stuff. When no armor is equipped, she gets a small buff of defense. You're not equipping armor on her because you're dual wielding. So, apologies for the sniffling, my allergies are crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna give her like an 8. I think that's fair. There's been a lot of good units recently, so giving her an 8 is probably fair. I think she's decent. I think she's pretty good. You'd love to have her get her for free, especially. Now this arc is actually kind of cool, actually. It actually is not too bad. If you put this on a fire unit, it'll be doing quite a bit of damage, and then when you revive, you get a buff. And then when you're attacking a boss monster and hitting an attribute weakness, you get a small damage cap. So damage caps are always nice to hit, and this is also good. So the last two are quite good, and Sharpo, surprisingly, there's only 5 SC, which is good. Fire Enhance is actually pretty expensive, actually. I don't know if this one is worth it, but it sounds okay, I guess. And Morning Tide would be really good on characters that don't even use their MP. There are certain characters that don't even use their MP for anything. So that would be decent. So this arc is going to get... Oh wait, I forgot to look at the arc. This is, or the reward. This reward is pretty decent. It's not super amazing, but it's pretty decent. So I'm gonna give this arc also an 8 out of 10. All right, let's look at our paid equipment now that the review is over, and let's look what we have here. Let's check out that. That's pretty strong. Almost 300 attack. Some damage caps, of course. Physical attacking, defense. That's decent. Damage taken 10%. Damage taken from. Okay, this, I don't know. Just go for the weapon. This is really not necessary to have at all. It's really not that great. This actually might be one of the weakest paid equipments I've ever seen. It doesn't really do anything. It's just okay. You get a 10% damage reduction, but if that was like 20%, it'd be a lot better. I don't think it's that great. I think this weapon is okay. I think you'd go for this instead. Alright. So, how many tickets do I have got here? I'll do some tickets for the video. I've got 8. I usually like to wait until I have 10, but let's just do this and see what we get. Once again, a classic Deus video without the sound on, because I don't plan these things through enough. Oh, we're not gonna get anything. Oh man, looks like my getting her for free is out of the woods. So I'm not gonna chase. I don't have a lot of gems. I only have 9,000 gems, so we're not chasing. It wouldn't be smart to chase. I would love to have them, but I have to pass. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.